This is AI Buddy Landell, and you're about to listen to Booking the Territory, the unprofessional wrestling podcast. So stop working yourself into a shoot you numbnuts. This show is strictly for entertainment purposes only. Don't be a dumbass and get offended by anything on this show. And if you do get offended, that's a you problem. Before I throw it to the fellas for another banger of an episode, shout out to all the BTT patrons who keep this show going, including the largest Patreon contributors, Disrespectfully, Classy, Mark E. Blassie, Joe Ice, Good Old Justin, and the Token Smurfette and John Potts. Now, enjoy this Outlaw Mud Show podcast. Remember, if it don't snow, it don't go. And be blessed and be a blessing, pal.
Woo, Messi, this is professional wrestler Jimmy Valiant, the Boogie Woogie Man.
This is Jim Cornette, pro wrestling legend.
This is a one-man gang.
This is the artist formerly known as Daryl Van Horn, James Mitchell, the Sinister Minister, and I'm here to let you know,
don't you dare miss
the dulcet tones of Hard Body Harper on Booking the Territory.
Booking the Territory.
Booking the Territory, unprofessional wrestling podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome back, everyone, to this week's episode of Booking the Territory, the unprofessional wrestling podcast. For tonight, we are covering WCW Saturday Night on TBS from June the 18th, 1994. If you're listening to us on YouTube on a mobile device, take the hype button to Pound Town. The hype button is only available on the YouTube app and not the desktop or laptop. So go to your phone, pull it up. Damn dogs are barking. Pull it up.
Pull it up and then pull it out, whip it out, and then start just violently pound-towning yourself,
hype,
the button, everything.
Take the hype button to Pound Town. And then make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button on the video. Type a comment or two what you like or didn't like about the episode. It helps the channel grow. It makes Harper happy. And as we know from last week, Harper is a miserable old man these days thanks to That Doesn't Work For Me, Brother entering the promotion. And there's that. One other quick note. Remember, next week is the Clash of the Champions, which means no show on this feed. You'll have to go to Patreon to hear us review it at tinyurl.com/Patreon BTT. Before I throw it to Doc, Harper, he told us he would be here 20 minutes ago. He's not here, so we got started because we think he got day drunk. But that's another story for a previous day. Doc, how are you?
Well, I'm playing a little hurt tonight. I got a little bit of a cold. So, here he comes, bruh, running in.
18 minutes late.
18 minutes late. So, yeah, I'm good, though. We'll see how he's doing. Where were you, man? What's going on?
Hey.
Yeah, what's up?
Nothing.
Okay, well, we started the show, so we're talking to the people here.
Fucking marks.
Who? Us or them?
Yeah.
We're stooges. They're marks.
You popped him. Did you catch that? Did you catch that? You said us or them, and he laughed.
Well, we're doing good. We're glad you're doing good. This is your off day, so we know you've been out consuming pilsners and lagers and record numbers. And
yeah.
It's
supposed to be an off day, but of course it never is.
Did you get a honey-do list, Harper?
No. Evil never sleeps. Just remember that.
Okay. Well, you need to stop. You need to double up your lottery plan. That's what you need to do.
Yeah. That always works.
It's all.
But when you see those people like in line and they get all those scratch offs and there's like, what the? But just give me your money. Give it to me.
And I had a buddy back in the day that would Hail Mary on those, and always hit.
Really?
And like hit like $300-400. Like this is like 30 years ago, and like pay rent and be like, ha ha ha. And we were like, you motherfucker.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. He's the only person I've ever known that won at that shit. But you're the only one that plays. And so Mike and I don't play. So our only shot is through you. So we need you to hustle up here.
I will.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I got a question because I know I wasn't here. Was it last week? No, it wasn't last week. Harper.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah. I got several people that are getting the spotlight this week, but I'm starting with you because I heard that you were out here telling Mike, standing up for you and me, because Mike let the JV team start doing USA Wrestling. What the hell is that about?
Yeah, that's bullshit. Let them do this shit.
If we're all
That's
a tag
bullshit,
team, we can
Mike.
just tag out.
Yeah.
Sparks changed his Twitter profile and say covering the good shit.
Yeah, for
Because
real.
Harper called it the good shit.
Fucking Mike.
Yeah, so you're the first spotlight of the week for standing up for decency and honor in this thing.
Decency and
Mike
filth. This is not a war
Mike-
versus Texas and Georgia. It's decency versus filth.
Correct. Well, we'll see. I mean, there might be some things tonight that are good. There's
Yeah.
more Hogan though, so look
Yes,
out.
great.
So
Fucking.
the next spotlight is Andrew Betts. Now, can you tell us who that is, Mike?
Oh, well, he's a BTT patron and he's a frequent contributor on the Facebook group.
Yeah. He made us laugh this week because there was a Breezes. I know this is a politics zone, but I think Mike Mills would agree. Drew Brees, something for the White House. Some autograph bullshit from Michael Moore. And Andrew Betts goes,
Jesus.
Michael.
Go ahead. You're like some
Michael
autograph, but you don't even know what you're saying. It was a post.
I don't even know what this is.
Mike Moore was giving me a shout out on there saying, first off, Breezes is kind of an old thing that they were saying in New Orleans like a decade and a half ago. Like you would hear Breezes all the time. And so that was a good callback. And then, yeah, he was saying, Breeze for the White House, even though the group obviously is a politics free zone. And we got a great comment from Andrew Betts. What was it, Doc?
He said Michael Irvin, and he misspelled Irvin because that's how you know he's a patron. Michael Irvin for president. He knows how to run a White House. That's what I'm talking about right there.
He does know how to run the Dallas Cowboys ring rat / White House.
I think Mike Irvin might be running a new White House these days. He's been out there in the public with the hurricanes and the belt to ass and stuff. I think he's back in the game somehow.
All I know is he's got a lot of energy for somebody his age.
That's true too.
Yeah.
All right.
What are you trying to say?
Cocaine.
That's nice.
The third spotlight. I'm gonna set this up a little bit, Mike. So Latrell and I started the 3-episode arc of the 30 for 30 Lakers versus Celtics. Now, a lot of people may remember, the patrons may remember that a long time ago, one of those nights where we did it in person that I got just slurry drunk. We started out by watching an episode and then talking about it. You remember that? You want to help me out and give any more details on that night?
I'm pretty sure that was summer of 2023 when I got by your house probably noon, 1 o'clock. Your family was out of town. And you just started getting hammered. You were so hammered. It was ridiculous. But one of the things we did before we started covering like wrestling stuff is we had watched basically one of the now we had seen all of the episodes before, but we had watched like almost one full episode of Lakers versus Celtics 30 for 30.
Yeah.
It's almost 3 years ago now that happened though.
Damn,
well, Mike.
So Latrell and I started watching it, and it starts back in like the 50s and 60s and shit, like setting out the war. And I mean, he liked it. He was like, I'm into this. This is good. And so we haven't gotten to the real wrestling part yet. In the 80s, we got up to like the 70s. But we had a lot of fun with that. And so Mike and I were talking about Latrell getting into it and understanding that sports and wrestling. And so Mike sent me a quote or a comment from Michael Watson, who said, with 3+ years of perspective, and this was about our Lakers versus Celtics Patreon episode. With 3+ years of perspective, I think the first hour of this episode is the best thing Mike and Doc have done. We get the constant NFL is a work discussions, but this NBA comp goes deep with detail and context.
You realize that's Mikey and DFW, right?
No,
Yeah,
I didn't know his last name.
That's Mikey and
That's
DFW.
nice.
That's Mikey and
You met
DFW.
him.
You've met him. He's the only listener you've met.
Yeah. And, it's got to be all downhill from there. Yeah. Well, there you go. He gets the spotlight. He's got to meet me, and now he gets the spotlight. His 2025 and 6 has got to be like the best 2 years of his life.
You used to call it the Doc-A-Holic spotlight of the week. I don't know if you remember.
That's what this is.
You were
I
only
just
saying
assume everybody
you were only
knows
saying
that.
spotlight. You weren't quoting Doc-A-Holic.
Oh, it's the Doc-A-Holic spotlights, and there's 3. There's Harper. There's Watts. What was his name?
Andrew and Mikey and DFW.
Yeah. And then Mikey. Yeah, good kids.
For
All
everybody
3.
who hasn't seen it, there's a moment in one of those series where ML Carr, who played for the Celtics, is telling a story about one of their games.
It's the best part. I've already told Latrell about this.
It's the best part of the series. And if this is not wrestling, I don't know what is. So he's talking about all the trash talking stuff between the two teams. And I don't remember which game in the final series it was, but ML Carr said, we were banging. He goes, I went and banging on the Lakers locker room door. Come your asses out here and catch this ass whooping. And he's just talking maximum shit. It is what it will give you chills watching it because you'll think you're watching wrestling to a point.
And the thing of it is he said, when nobody opened the door and confronted us, we knew we had them.
Yeah. So then he's even talking more crap because they end up winning, I guess, that series from what I recall, or the game. It's just a great moment in it.
You look at how everything is just so corporate and sanitized today.
Yeah, not that series
very
in the
true.
80s.
Yeah.
I always go back to, again, I hate bashing the NBA, but it just ain't what it used to be, obviously. Most things aren't what they used to be. But God damn it, you watch those series and seeing Kurt Rambis taking a freaking, Stan Hansen lariat and just going feet over ass, taking a bump, and then there's about to be a brawl. I mean, if they did that today, they would the players would be in prison. Like they would hold it would be a court case. It's like, I'm not advocating for violence, but God damn it, the world was a better place when we settled our differences like men. I ain't talking about shooting nobody
all the time.
I'm just saying,
I say this.
We put our dukes up and we settled it like men.
I've said this. I've gotten in lots of troubles at the suburban parents hangout when they're like, such and such went at the school and this happened and this happened. And I'm like, this shit used to get resolved because somebody would pop the other person in the mouth and that'd be the end of it. And you make them shake hands at the end and say sorry. But y'all want to sit there and validate everybody's feelings and nothing ever gets done. And you get some looks.
That's nice. Yeah. You toxic male asshole.
Harper.
You're what's wrong with this country.
I usually am.
Harper, let me tell you.
You're not an ally.
I'm gonna tell you this one quick story. So my daughter's dance team, females always have some kind of drama.
Heifers. They're heifers.
They always have some kind of drama. And it's
all women, bro.
Hold on. I get so tired of hearing about it that I go, I don't want to hear about it anymore. Y'all are ridiculous. And either my wife or daughter said something like, or no, that's what I said. I said, what's funny? This don't happen with the football team. And they looked at me. I said, you know why? Because when they piss each other off, they take it out on each other at practice when they hitting each other. And you know what happens when that happens? You realize you either going to back down or stand up, and you're going to stop talking shit because you know you're going to get your teeth clacked if you do it again. And I said it solves a whole lot of issues. Now, I ain't advocating for violence, but I'm advocating for getting some of that, cattiness out. And I get looked at like I'm crazy. But that's exactly what happens on a football field.
Wow.
It's exactly what happens on a football field. They go out there and hit each other. They get the aggression out, and it's over. And there's no drama.
Mike, you're just as bad as me then.
I know.
Yeah.
I told you the story. They looked at me like I had 16 heads.
They got all the answers, right?
Bruh. I don't even want to go any
if your stinky ass wasn't in the way.
And then
we
somebody
could just get you out of the picture. We could get your life insurance money, and then we'd have that room back so that once we get the fart smells out of that room that you occupy, we could do something really cute with that room.
Cute.
Yeah. That could be that she shed.
Yeah.
Bruh. All right, whatever. Such is life.
Hey, y'all got your WrestleMania tickets yet?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
$285 for the top.
Right, just to walk in the goddamn building. You know they're paying extra to where if you want an old school ticket, you know, like how you used to get, and that's like a couple $100.
You mean like a physical ticket, like a paper ticket? You mean
right? Like
a stub.
You want a stub?
Yeah, because they know you're gonna frame it and put it and do whatever with it. Believe that fucking shit, bro.
They charge you for what used to be normal.
Mike?
I just don't understand. It's like, when does your starvation for money stop? Or are you just like a drug addict and you just can't get enough of it?
What the second part of what you said?
The shareholders are never satisfied.
But Harper, I thought you were a capitalism guy like me.
I am, bro. But it sounds like something out of a cartoon. Oh, well, you want a physical ticket? Well, that's like $200.
Right.
You know the way to stop all that shit, right?
Yeah, don't go. Don't consume their product.
Thank you. That's what I'm telling everybody. Don't go. Don't be a part of it. Just don't participate in everybody who's trying to rape you for money.
Right, Mike?
I know. Right, I remember me and the oldest went like back in 2014 or something. We went to. It was just a house show here.
Was it $20?
It was just a house show. Yeah, it was at the where the Mavs play, Doc. But it was just a house show. It was like, I don't know if maybe it was 2013. I don't remember exactly when. It was whenever the Wyatts had just gotten hot. And building was probably, 65% full. Because, again, it wasn't like a Raw or anything. It was a Sunday afternoon. And I think I paid for relatively decent tickets. We weren't on the floor or anything, but we were on the side of the ring, maybe 10 rows up on the lower level, Doc.
Yeah.
You can see great. I might have spent like maybe $30. So it was like probably 50 to 60 for just the two. And from what I understand, they don't even do house shows anymore or non-televised events or whatever. But I was just thinking,
what's a house show?
Right. But I was just thinking like, man, at the time I probably was like, man, $60 is a lot. But like you look back and it's like, you can't even buy a freaking popcorn and Coke for $60 now at a stadium.
No. I mean, a t-shirt's probably $40-$50.
Yeah.
Shit.
No, more than I don't know, but yeah. I was just thinking about that. I'm like, it's crazy. They don't even do those anymore, but they've thrown away those, and now you go to Raw or SmackDown. I don't even want to think about what a Raw or SmackDown ticket costs, much less I know Mania is ridiculous, but anything.
And they're getting hurt more than ever.
Well, greed is a hell of a drug.
Shit? Yeah.
The prize for surviving COVID was to get ass raped for money.
That's nice, Doc.
It is nice. Hey, I got an idea.
You shouldn't talk like that.
Let's go back to a simpler time when wrestling was better.
Right, when Hogan infiltrated. When Hogan infiltrated WCW. All right, let me get.
Hey, at least he's dead now, right?
Hey.
What? I don't have any childhood memories that are fond of that fucker. I don't give a
None?
shit. None. I never liked him. We talked about this before you joined last week. I never liked. I can say a lot of things. Like, I liked bad music in the 80s, the hair metal stuff. I maybe probably had a mullet at some point. I can admit some mistakes. I never liked him, ever.
Yeah,
That's real classy.
Of the three of us, you were the Hulkamaniac.
You goddamn right.
We were more.
Me and Randy.
We were more. I mean, well, Doc, you tell it. We were NWA guys.
Yeah.
The group and the wrestling.
Fuck the police.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll get started. Here we go. June 18th, 1994. Remember, if you're listening on YouTube, take the hype button to Pound Town. It would be greatly appreciated. And don't forget, we're covering it this week. No show on this feed. Next week is The Clash, only available on Patreon at tinyurl.com/PatreonBTT. This week's episode was taped on several different days at Center Stage, according to the history of WWE.com. Tony, Bobby, and Mean Gene open the show. Tony sells us on the huge Clash of the Champions coming up, which will have the unification match with Flair and who the fuck? Sting. That's right. And Bobby is not at all happy, as you can.
I got a
see.
timestamp for that.
Okay, what you got?
2:14, just audio and Heenan. He's speaking for all of us. Let's all just let Bobby tell us what's up.
Okay, Harper, the audio might only be in one ear, or it might be a little low because it's only on one side. But here it is.
Okay.
I'll tell you, after all of the things that Flair and you too, Heenan, have been saying about Hogan, somebody's going to pay.
Hey, I can say whatever I want about Hogan or you or you or you or anybody I want. I'm not afraid of Hogan. The important thing I want to watch is history being made. I want to see both those world titles united. I want to see Ric Flair walk out of there because I think he's the better man. Hogan, you can carry out the garbage for all I care.
Speaking of Ric Flair, Tony, later on in this program,
See?
I mean, no lies detected, right?
I mean, I'll say what I want to say. That's what he said.
I'm
like
wrong.
it.
I could do what I want.
That's
Where's my
right.
mama?
Well,
grown-ass man.
We go from that to we are thrown to Hogan and Jimmy Hart with Mean Gene from Orlando. Doc, I got to play it, and I need your complete.
Here it is. Let me give it to you. Well, you know something, brother. We're going to have two great wrestlers like Sting and Flair meet for the right to put me over, brother.
Okay. I'm going to hit play. I need your honest opinion after, and I need to hear grumpy old man Harper, who is saltier than ever these days, thanks to Hulk. Thanks to Hulkamania being in WCW.
Fucking Disney.
Here it is.
you, the fans, have spoken, and have you spoken loudly. Hulk Hogan, come on in. In Orlando, Florida, all across the country and around the world, people have said they want to see Hulk Hogan meet Ric Flair for the WCW heavyweight title.
Well, you know something, Mean Gene, one thing at a time, brother. You know, for the last 2 weeks, I felt like I've been on top of the world, brother, ever since I etched in stone the name Immortal Hulk Hogan on that WCW contract. I've been flying high, brother, from New York City to Venice Beach, California. The talk is on the street that Hulk Hogan still rules, that Hulk Hogan will take over the WCW by storm. And the thing that I really got off on, Mean Gene, was after I signed that contract, I grabbed Mr. Ted Turner by the right arm first, and then I grabbed him by the left, and I said, Ted, let's see who the most powerful man in the Turner organization is. And as I bent, and as I twisted, and as I splashed his arm down to the table, Ted Turner said, Hulk Hogan, please don't break my arm. You are the most powerful man in the WCW. And now, Mean Gene, matters are at hand. I'm not going to put the cart in front of the horse, brother. I'm going to take them one at a time. Whatever I have to do to get to Mr. Bockwinkel, to get to the top of the ladder, to get to Mr. Flair, brother, I'm going to do that, dude.
Have you heard what he's been saying about you?
You know something? Jimmy Hart, get in here, you little peep squeak.
Samantha,
Turn around, Jimmy Hart. Check this jacket out, brother. See that WCW there? That's not World Championship Wrestling. That's World Champion Wrestler Hulk Hogan. And see that look on my face, brother? What do you think I would do if I had Ric Flair's arm right in my mouth right now, brother?
You chew it off.
I'd chew it off and spit it out. And I got a little surprise for the man who styles and profiles, brother. Do you know what that is, big dude?
I think I've got a pretty good idea, Hulk.
Well, Ric Flair, batten down the hatches, brother. Put a lot of gas in the limousine and leave the engine runner, dude. Because when I come to the Clash, I'm looking for you. I want to look you eye to eye. This is where the power lies, brother. I want to look you in the eye because I got to know if I can beat you 1, 2, 3 right in the center of the ring. And as I stalk you at the Clash, brother, I got a little surprise for you. So, woo! What you gonna do, Ric Flair and WCW, when Hulk Hogan runs wild on you, brother?
How about that? The announcement from Hulk Hogan. He wants to meet Ric Flair this Thursday on the Clash, face to face. I could hardly wait.
Oh my goodness, are we gonna make it through this? Doc, your thoughts?
That might be the worst promo ever cut, and I'm going to tell you why. He comes out and shits over the promotion. He shits on the boss. He's like, I just made the boss. He's like, he's a baby face. He just said, I made the owner of the company. I grabbed him. That doesn't sound like a baby face to me. I made him tremble. Why? You sound like a bad person. Then this shit right here where he's like, WCW doesn't stand for World Championship Wrestling. It stands for me. I'm bigger than the promotion. Get the flying fuck out of here.
Man, I bet Rick Rude's like, this is a good time to fuck my back up.
Yeah.
Just maybe he should get his lazy ass on a cycle so that he's big enough to do this.
Come on. And did he call him Mr. Butt Wiggle?
I don't know, but I can't do much more of Jimmy Hart in this role. That shit, that high-pitched bullshit wears me the fuck out.
Yeah, I don't like him as he's a face manager, and it doesn't serve a purpose.
Yeah. We that's exactly what we talked about last week with how he was the heel with the megaphone and the high-pitched voice. It works in that context. It's a totally different vibe in person. Him as the face doesn't work.
He just came in and shit on the boss, the real boss, the shoot boss, and then shit on the promotion and say it stands for me. Okay.
Yeah, he said said WCW stands for World Championship Wrestler, not wrestling. Yeah. And he points at himself. Yep. So yeah.
Yeah. That's great. We're getting a massive return on the investment already.
All right. Harper, you got any thoughts, man?
I don't want to do this, Mike.
He sounds
so long.
He sounds serious here.
He does.
Because, at 6 o'clock up, you got to click the link, and I just sat there with the little arrow.
Is that why you were late?
Yeah, and I couldn't click on it. It took me 15 minutes to finally click on it.
Oh, okay.
Then when I hit join team, I'm like, man, I hope that join team doesn't come up because maybe they're not doing this either. But there it was, and I forced myself to click on it.
Okay.
See what you did?
Uh-huh. I guess we'll get miserable Harper for now on. I'm telling you, man. I had so many people reaching out to me. Oh my God, Doc's not going to survive this. I'm like, Doc's salty, but Harper's even saltier.
I'm just sad. I'm sad and I'm miserable.
Was I wrong about that, Mike? That was an awful promo.
It wasn't good. I mean, Hogan supporters.
He put himself over, but nothing else.
Yeah, like Hogan supporters will do their, people who loved Hulk Hogan the wrestler will do their mental gymnastics, and they'll sit there and tell you how that was good. They won't see the part where I'm not going to say he buried the promotion, but he made the letters WCW about himself. Like, And then you grab the
That's
boss.
what a heel would have done.
Right. That it's a heel move. And then
That's something that Rick Rude would have done.
Right.
Right.
You grab the boss and the most powerful man, and you arm wrestled him, and then you're talking crap. Like, I get the part talking crap about Flair with the, and mocking the woo.
Sure,
that's fine.
different.
But yeah, I mean, like, again, people who support Hogan will do mental gymnastics and tell you that was great. It wasn't great to me.
Back when Flair would talk about Ted Turner and he was a heel, he would talk about palling around with Ted Turner.
Yeah, almost in a way to make you jealous because you're a peon and you can't do that.
Right.
Right.
Ted's rich.
Hogan's gonna whip some old guy's ass. It doesn't fight. That's great.
Well, I'm in agreement with you on that promo. We go from there to Steve Austin versus Barry Houston. This is only an hour episode, so the matches are really, really quick. Doc,
Thank
did you have
God.
any thoughts on Austin versus Houston?
I thought Fuller was gone after last week. What's up with this?
Not quite.
Okay.
Not quite.
I got real confused.
Yeah. I mean, he's not. I forget when I'm not going to say they split, but when they officially go. But yeah, it's WCW though, so
Yeah.
continuity.
I think,
sometimes.
where's Harlem Heat been?
Yeah,
Hold
they
Hold on. Later in the episode. There's Booker T's later.
Well, yeah, but there's times during this period where it's like they were. I don't remember the exact months, but where they're like kind of like.
I guess they're getting repackaged.
Not yet.
They're kind of like off here and there. They won't be gone for long. It's not like they disappear completely, but there are times where you're like, wait, I ain't seen Harlem Heat in a few weeks.
Do we ever see them in a good while?
That's what I'm saying. They're not. I mean, they never left or anything officially. All right. Well,
where's Van Hammer?
He's on tour with open up for Tesla.
Nice.
I would DM Jaworski. He would know the answer to that. Yeah.
I don't DM anyone.
Signs everywhere. The signs.
He knows everything.
Come on, Mike.
No.
Come on, Mike.
All
Tesla
right.
was good.
Let's go to Steve Austin, Colonel Parker, and Ming. They're cutting a promo right here. Here it is. The producer, whoever produced this promo, they're doing the WCW thing right here, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a second. Here it is.
I'm going to be talking to him in just a moment. Colonel Robert Parker and this awesome bodyguard Ming. Come on in, gentlemen. On the subject of Bunkhouse Buck and Terry Funk, as you know, right now, Financial Dustin Rhodes is talking to the enforcer Arn Anderson. If he gets him, watch out.
Let him go. I shocked the world with the introduction of Terry Funk and Slamboree. Bunk and Funk is going to be the greatest team you ever seen here. And imagine him going out and taking Arn Anderson as a partner after all the invitations I made to Arn Anderson. Yeah, I smoothed him a little bit. I did. I won't be smoothing him no more. He's going to eat the same lunch that that puppy does.
That's schmoozing, Colonel. I hate to correct you. Ming, any you're not. United States heavyweight champ, stunning Steve Austin at the big one. At the Clash, you've got Johnny B. Bad.
Got Johnny B. Bad one more time, and I really don't think Johnny deserves another shot at the United States champion. As you well know, I'm the #1 contender for the world titles, and it seems all the champions keep ducking stunning Steve
I want to
Austin.
show you a little
it?
footage, if I may. I'm sure you're going to want to see this. As a matter of fact, last week, ladies and gentlemen, right here, stunning Steve Austin was here, and he was confronted by Johnny B. Bad. Take a look at what happened.
I gotta say, you're not supposed to show that footage. That Johnny B. Damn good looking woman, wouldn't come out here and say anything I want, Gene, and you've got no right to show that footage. When he wakes up, I'm telling you right here, he brings the belt to the Clash of the Champions. I'm gonna show you why. They call me stunning Steve Austin, and you'll never live down the day you show down this tape. It's not right, Gene.
I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to offend the United States heavyweight champ, stunning Steve Austin, man, Colonel Parker. Stay tuned.
So did you catch what they did? Austin's still cutting his promo with Mean Gene, but they're replaying the clip with when Johnny knocked out Austin, and they're playing the audio with it too. So you hear two things at one time. And I'm just like, Man, and y'all
Right,
think...
that's what I was wondering. Like, what this shit's going on here?
And I'm thinking, boy, y'all think the BTT producer's bad. Holy crap.
And I still don't know what Fuller said. Jesus Christ, that was some sort of hillbilly mishmash that I don't know. He started talking carny there or something?
I'm no. But I'm just like...
Standing there watching him during Austin, I'm not 100% sure he's sober.
He might not be.
Steve Austin?
Fuller?
No, he's talking about Fuller.
Oh.
I mean, you know he had a few beers
He might
before.
not be.
Yeah.
Yeah. He probably got a flask in his back pocket.
Nah, he seems like a
Jim Beam in
Budweiser
it.
type of guy. Or Coors, maybe? No?
I'd say Coors.
Coors Yellow Belly?
Yeah. 100%. Banquet beer, brother.
Banquet?
That's right.
What is that?
What do you
It's
mean,
the
what's
banquet beer, Michael.
Jesus Christ. Sometimes dealing with you is like dealing with a child.
I know. Fucking Jesus Christ.
The Jesus Christ over there is the one who shops at the salvage store, though.
I do, but I know what the banquet beer is.
That's right.
Because they drank it during the banquets during the fucking the 1800s, Mike.
During the Civil War?
During the Great
Out
Potato
west.
Famine.
Fuck.
Can somebody send me a picture of it?
Google it.
Jesus Christ. It's not even a big... This isn't like a scandalous thing we're talking about here.
So send me a picture.
Well, I'm playing a game on my phone.
Just send me a picture of it. I want to see what it looks like.
It doesn't look like anything. It says, Jesus Christ.
And we want a picture of a Coors fucking beer can?
I'm just fucking with y'all.
That's nice.
Y'all get so...
God,
Y'all
Jesus.
Y'all get so worked up. It's funny.
Mike's sitting there. I just drink my St. Ives.
Whoa. He's saying what?
It's St. Ives.
You sound racist. That's all I'm going to say.
Did you say St. Ives?
Yeah.
Yes, that's
It's St. Ives.
Dude,
St. Ives.
Just go with it.
No, with a D.
St. Ives.
I'd.
St. Ives. No.
There you
St.
go.
Ives. Right, Mike? We used to drink that back when we were in high. Fuck, everyone drank that shit.
Bud Ice?
Don't write me.
No, St. Ives.
Okay. St. Ives.
Because the Menace to Society came out, and that's what they drank, and then that shit took off, dude.
That movie fucked up this podcast, man. It had Mike with a wrestling name, and you were drinking malt liquor. Jesus.
Yes. That goes to show you how much product placement works.
It does. It didn't make me drink St. Ives, though.
Oh, but everyone I knew drank it. Everyone had a 40 of that shit.
Drink what?
St. Ives.
Yeah,
I think it's made by Pabst, right?
Doc has corrected him 18 times, and he still can't say it right. Add that one to the BTT lexicon. Okay. Well, what were we talking about? I don't even remember.
Bad
now.
promos.
Fuller drinking Coors Yellow Belly.
This week is so bad, even Fuller kind of struck out.
Well, speaking of striking out, I don't know if I'm going to play the audio from this unless you want me to, Doc. We go to a vignette of...
Who is that?
Curtis
Who's
Sliwa?
that talking right there?
Here,
That's
Harper,
that guy
who's that?
from Fox News.
No, who's that?
Gentlemen, we gather here today on a very solemn occasion.
Who is that?
This young man who has traveled a great distance, who has spent many weeks of hard training with us, who has become like our own brother, must now also be sworn in. He's learned the kind of respect and discipline that will serve us proud. So repeat after me. I, Ray Traylor.
I am somebody.
Do hereby swear.
Do hereby swear.
That I will honor and respect.
Oh, God.
That I will honor and respect.
The mission of a true guardian angel.
The mission of a true guardian angel.
Always remaining cool, calm, and collected.
Always remaining cool, calm, and collected.
I will not pick up a weapon to hurt a man or a woman.
I will not pick up a weapon to hurt any man or woman.
I will dare to care.
I will dare to care.
I will be a positive role model for the children.
I will be a positive role model for the children.
Great Traylor, with those words said, I'd like to welcome you into the worldwide group known as the Guardian Angels. And let me bestow upon you the beret, which signifies the Guardian Angel. You will wear a t-shirt that is now recognized worldwide when we rock and shock the streets to fight crime. And it is my honor to give you the certificate to prove that you have completed the months of training to become the best of Guardian Angels.
I want to thank you very much. You know, all my life I've stood tall and proud for law, order, and justice. And since I've had my identity stripped, you know, I've lost direction. But the Guardian Angels, they've given me the new direction that I need. And for that, I'm very grateful. And over the past few weeks I've spent here training, I've learned respect and discipline, and I know it's made me a better person. And I want you to know right now, Curtis, and all the rest of you, and all the people that believe in me all over the world, that you can count on me. I'm going to be proud to be a Guardian Angel, and I thank you very much.
Harper, what are your thoughts on that?
Curtis Silwa.
Yeah.
Sliwa.
See? Siwa.
Curtis
Sliwa.
Sleestack.
Sliwa. He drinks St. Ives, right?
Yeah.
Come on. Okay, I'm gonna. Well, stop. Who's
Hold
that?
on.
Push pause.
That girl looks young, huh? I see. I can't tell anymore.
Nah, she's in her early 20s.
Yeah. Yeah, she's like college age.
Okay, can we get back to assessing the Guardian Angels?
This is like a male Boy Scouts.
Let me ask.
It's an adult Boy Scouts.
Let me ask a Harper question.
Sure.
What?
Who is this for?
I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. They must have paid WCW for that shit, right?
Somebody told me that's what happened. I don't know how true it is, but
because why else would you want to deal with this shit?
yeah, I've heard that from a couple of people. Like, I you know, that they paid them. It's
honestly, where they get their money from?
It's the only thing that makes sense.
That's a great question.
It's the only thing that makes sense that WCW took money from them to do this, almost like a commercial.
Yeah, but exactly.
I mean, what are they doing? Standing out there next to the Girl Scouts, fucking ringing a bell, trying to get money at the damn CBS?
But watch this guy that's got all the fucking buttons on his hat.
Yeah.
That's how you know he's important.
I heard you, Harper, when you were like, Harper goes, "Come on, Mike," in the middle of it. Yeah, I can't remember at what point.
Look at this. Now they fucking brainwashed minorities to do this shit.
What?
Harper's going off. Oh my God.
This. They conveniently go to the minorities.
To
like
do
a
what?
fucking one, to show like it's not just a bunch of fucking white dudes. Look, we got Latinos. Look, this guy's black. This guy's Asian. And this guy's gay.
Boomer Harper is at it again. Yeah.
He got the buttons on his hat.
I know. I was trying to find him. I'm going back some more, see if I can find the guy. Because I can't find him. But they did show him. It was funny. There was a guy who had like, I mean, he literally had tons of medals on his hat. Like his hat was hanging down. He had so many medals. Yeah, I can't answer the question who this is for. It's the guy right there, yeah, Harper. He's the guy in the back with the red on. Because you can see his hat. Look, see how many things he's got on it?
Oh, so he's got a red hat. So what's he like, the special force? He's the SWAT team?
He must be the leader, one of the leaders. He must be a pack leader like the Boy Scouts or something. I don't know.
And we've reached a point where I don't care enough about this to say, if you know anything about it, DM the champ. I just don't care.
Right. I wonder how many people DM Luke. Can we tell him to do it? I wonder how many people were like, Bruh, Mike and Harper, they said to DM me. They said to DM you. Can you get this message to them? Because Luke, he's not going to answer. He never does.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. This is Ray Traylor has been officially sworn in as a guardian angel, Doc.
Yay.
Yeah. All right. Well, Larry Zbyszko versus Mike Thor. It lasts like a minute and a half, Doc. Any thoughts?
I mean, Zbyszko was quick here, but he looked good.
Yeah, he did. Quick stuff. He cuts a promo after. There's a Larry chant being piped in. That sounds terrible. And Larry tells Regal, this is your last chance. So I guess we'll see what happens. Meat and potatoes, though. Any thoughts, Doc?
Well, Larry.
You go to high school with him?
Yeah.
Okay.
He also said something really important, and he said Americans can do whatever they want.
It's true. Ask Harper.
Oh,
That's
wait.
right. Hey, don't you forget.
Ask Boomer Harper. He'll tell you. It's been his time to shine for the last few weeks.
You were out there cutting promos on our friends to the north after that hockey game the other day, making them mad.
You took that as a promo?
Yeah, you were calling them our 51st state.
Bruh,
kind of shit.
I was just being funny, man.
Were you really?
Yeah.
I don't think
Because they didn't find it funny.
Yeah, I don't think they find that the least bit funny.
Yeah,
I mean, look at those poor bastards.
I was just
the
being
fucking
funny.
Blue Jays lost to the Dodgers, and their hockey team loses to the United States. I mean, what else is going to happen to them?
The U.S. had no business winning that game.
Well, apparently you were wrong, Mike, because we won the whole damn thing.
I outshot them so bad. But you know what? All it took was one more.
Hey, bookmark this time for future to come back to when Harper denies this. But Harper, your team's going to cause baseball to not be played next year.
No.
He is in complete denial about that.
Yeah.
It's true.
Do you think that the Dodgers are the heels or the baby faces of the league?
Who you
right
asking?
now, they're the heels,
Okay.
but they're not heels.
Oh, okay. It's a deep character study, huh?
I'm just saying, bro. Spend your money, too.
Okay. Free market, right? Free market Harper.
Free
There
market,
he is.
brother.
Capitalism Harper.
Spend your money, too.
Boomer Harper.
And if you offer that guy a big chunk of money and he goes to the Dodgers for like $1 million more, which is fucking basically nothing to these guys, then that's on you.
Okay. Who's
There's
you?
a reason why that team.
Oh, the team. Okay.
Right. There's a reason why they decided to go to Los Angeles instead of the Baltimore fucking Orioles or something.
Oh.
Because they want to win.
Oh, that sounds
They
like a
want to
heel
win.
promo. Okay. Well, when baseball doesn't happen next year, let's remember when you're upset that your team did it.
Boomer Harper.
Yeah, okay.
No more Dodgers podcast.
All right. Well, continuing along after we hear from Larry and we go to Arn Anderson versus Bill Payne. I purposely paused it. I'm going to pause it in a second because I really need Harper here. There is a dude who looks like he is a Smoky Mountain Wrestling fan in the front row.
Man.
With a hold on, Harper. Let me describe it for the people who aren't on Patreon. He's got a black shirt on that has this in writing in cursive, the Enforcer. He's holding up the four fingers on both hands. He's got a beard. He's big and out of shape. Harper, what do you think of this dude? What's he drive? What's the vehicle smell like? Where's he work? All the good stuff you always give us.
He drives a van, like those big vans from back in the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there carpet in the van?
Yeah, is there carpet in
There's
it?
probably carpet. Yeah.
Okay.
It's probably carpet. It's probably got those we call those like captain seats, and they got cigarette burns all in the fucking seat.
Yep.
What about claw marks from the little kids trying to get out?
Okay.
That's nice.
I wouldn't.
Why is there so much candy back here?
What is that vehicle?
I'm starting to feel lightheaded. Do you smell that?
What does that vehicle smell like?
Everything.
Ether and candy necklaces.
Okay, that's not funny.
Ether, Tootsie Rolls, and Marlboro Reds.
Bro, look at this dude, man.
He looks like Merlin the Magician on a meth trip, man.
Bro, I was sitting there watching this, taking notes, and the first thing that popped in my mind was, holy crap. And then I thought, this is a perfect example of Harper going, hey, Doc, you think that guy's still alive? And Doc's reply would be, I don't think he cleared the 90s, bud.
Look at that's probably his wife off to his right, to our left.
You think? Okay.
Oh, the one with the glasses looking up like, I like him.
How old is that dude right there?
50.
26.
54.
26. He's got to be in his 50s, but it wouldn't surprise me if he's like 45.
Those two, like that couple, if that's his wife, look like prime candidates to get their fucking life savings stolen by some sort of televangelist.
Definitely.
If we don't give him that money, then, I got to get to heaven because this place sucks.
Okay, here's a question. I know the answer, but I need y'all to answer it. Is that guy still alive today?
No, not a chance.
No, fuck
okay.
no.
Here's the next question.
This was 35 fucking years ago.
32, but
I mean, he would have to clear normal person life expectancies to be alive.
Yeah, okay. So here's my next question. Doc, you first. What year did he die?
2 weeks
2003.
So he didn't clear another decade. He was going in 03.
Yeah.
Let's see, what year is this? 94?
Yes.
I think he probably lived it. You say 3? I'm thinking 2007.
So he cleared the 90s, bud.
Yeah, not by much.
And it wasn't like a graceful clearing.
Yeah,
and it
got worse and worse and worse. Yeah.
The coughs. First, it started with a cough.
You think he's got the sugars?
No. I think that was more of a asbestos and cigarettes teamed up to
somebody's
Brody and Hansen in his life.
Somebody's gonna
DM and his fucking liver.
Somebody's gonna DM or message the show and be like, "That's my daddy."
Great. Tell us more.
Right.
Tell us where we've messed this up.
Right.
And how would you prove that anyway?
I don't know.
Right.
But
So
I told
fuck
you.
off, everybody.
I told you somebody
Just fuck
had
off.
one of the. Remember the Cole twins that Harper was making fun of their hairdo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harper hated them.
Their like nephew contacted the show. He was like, that's my uncle's. He's telling me. He was laughing.
Are you as goofy as they were?
He was laughing at our at Harper's commentary, I should say.
He said they were dicks, man.
Anyway, all right, on to the match. Arn Anderson versus Bill
here's my
Payne.
question.
Yes.
How did he get that? Did that looks like some Elmer's glue and some glitter on that shirt. How did they get that to stick?
Oh, you know what that is?
What is that?
That's that. So back in the day, they would sell like that. It came in like a little container or maybe even a tube sometimes, and it was like puff paint, and basically you would just squeeze it out, and him or somebody else squeezed it out into that letter combination. That's all it is.
How the fuck you know that? What are you, arts and crafts all of a sudden? Shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you've never seen that before?
No, I was outside, shooting baskets and collecting baseball cards. What were you doing?
Okay,
Arts and crafts
I don't
down
exactly remember when specifically,
Hobby
but
Lobby,
I've definitely seen that before.
But they got good fucking handwriting to write all that and script it. It looks nice and neat.
Yeah, these aren't your normal.
Homer's critiquing it. It looks nice and neat.
Yeah,
it does
not your.
look
These
pretty
aren't your-
good.
Yeah, these aren't your
and it's
normal
spelled right.
Smoky Mountain shitheads. These people can spell, and they've got some level of penmanship.
Well,
What's
they
that
weren't
red?
too intelligent
that
because it
says Arn
says Arn Anderson in red below the enforcer, and it's in like a dark red, and the shirt is black. So I don't know how smart
That's
that
the
was.
blood of the children's anus.
That's not funny.
That's nice. Come on. That's bullshit.
You see, I normally would. That would be something I would actually bleep out, but that would just piss off Jose Corona because he can't no sell anything.
It's not funny. That's why you got to watch out for your kids. You got to assume that everybody's trying to get at them.
Yeah, you got a lot of sick bastards in this world, man.
There are. That's why you got to protect the children.
Yeah.
We've been very clear on this. We've been pro-children, and I mean protecting them from day one of this show.
Yeah. If you're like a...
Well, that's real hard to do.
If you're like a Grizzly Smith type of bastard, go fix your freaking life.
No, just fix it. Those people can't be fixed, Mike.
Yeah,
you can't tell people to go do the Von Erich thing, Harper, which is what I meant by go fix your life, okay?
Oh, you need to go kill yourself. I love it.
You can't say that on YouTube.
Well, allegedly.
Harper's so funny. Oh,
you
God.
can't.
You think I give a shit about YouTube?
Harper's hilarious.
You can't say the S word either.
What? Suicide?
There he goes.
Hey, I ain't seen a dime from fucking YouTube, so what the fuck do I care?
Mike cares.
Oh, okay, because he's seeing all the dimes. I get it.
Right. I mean, we got to pay for that Hennessy.
We bought him enough Hennessy to not get ripped off for Hennessy.
I got so much Hennessy for my 50th birthday party. I don't. It's going to take me years to get through those bottles.
We bought you the Hennessy so you would stop ripping us off all year long.
Oh,
right?
God, okay.
We're trying to fucking, like, it's like Mad Men, you know? We're trying to pacify you so you give us a raise.
We're like, man, maybe if we buy him some Hennessy, he'll stop fucking robbing us blind.
Okay.
Thank you.
Any thoughts on Arn Anderson versus Bill Payne?
Arn's kind of wrestling like a heel here, but he's a baby face, so I was confused.
I wasn't. He's being Arn.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's also getting the crowd up. He's, doing his hand in the air, It is what it is.
Okay. Arn did something, and then he yelled out, "I feel good tonight." He was letting the people know.
Yeah, he was. All right. Well, we continue, and we go to the Clash of the Champions Control Center with Mean Gene. And Gene reminds us that Hogan, although not wrestling, is making an appearance at the Clash, which Doc is taking off next week.
Yeah, I got
That's
some
great.
other stuff. I got other things. I called Crockett. I got him on board.
I called Lance, and he's like, I don't know.
I gotta go watch the SMU ponies and their warm up for the NIT.
Here it is. So Harper, you still
What?
You are so.
Yeah, Lance. I don't know. I don't believe there's any Von Erichs on that show, so I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. Sorry.
Whoa. God. And now everybody else out there listening is going to think it's okay to make that same joke about Lance.
What?
You've started something now.
He does
That's
it.
nice.
He does it all the time. Everybody, I swear to God, everybody wants to be Harper.
Harper did it. I mean, shit.
That's exactly. It's like look, it's like that old thing when we were in like elementary school, grade school, whatever, where you do something and you tell your mom or one of your parents, well, such and such did it, and they go, well, such and such did such. You jumped off the bridge. Would you do that too? It's that same thing. Just because Harper did it, everybody wants to do it.
Fucking Randy
make fun of Crockett.
That's the funniest thing whenever Crockett's on. The first thing Harper goes, "Who's this asshole? Where's Lance?"
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, Hogan.
I can't wait to not be here next week, though.
Hogan will be at the Clash. And also, Gene reminds us about the unification match with Flair and Sting. And that is that. I know that made you very, very happy to see Hogan would be at the Clash. And you won't, be there, right, Doc?
Yeah, I'm gonna start putting in that I only get certain amount of dates.
You gonna be like Hogan?
I'm gonna be like Luger. Yeah, I'm gonna be like Luger.
No, I'm doing a Hogan, and then when I'm there, I get to tell you which matches I'm gonna talk about, and then I want 73% of all the YouTube and Patreon money from the ones that Hogan's on.
And I want all the T-shirt money.
All the T-shirt money. 100% comes to me.
That's a hell of a deal.
Once I get my nut back, then I'll start considering farming some out to y'all.
Okay.
Right. We'll see what happens.
Yep.
So as much as you hate Hogan, you'll do the same thing he does.
Well,
can you imagine being the talent? And someone messaged me and did say that 25% of merch wasn't just Hogan merch; it was all merch.
I believe that 100%. I get 25 of everybody's. I guarantee.
So if someone bought a Sting T-shirt or a Sting action figure, Hogan got a piece of it.
That's
I believe
the way
that 100%.
It was described to me.
That's bullshit.
Can you imagine the facial expression that Arn Anderson made when he learned that fact? His eyebrow went up. And it got cocked his head like, huh?
It's like they made a deal with the devil, bro.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. It was their Hail Mary because they were bleeding money. So there's people in this company that this is the greatest thing that could have ever happened for them. But I would imagine a lot of the boys are like, what the fuck is this going to do?
Yeah.
And so that's why you bring in all his friends, because then you don't have to listen to a bunch of that shit.
Well, just do this. Take inventory right now of who is there. Like right when Hogan is officially signed.
We know.
Just look at the roster. Just look at the roster.
Yeah.
And you can figure out essentially who's like, who does the Hogan and says, yeah, that doesn't work for me, brother. It's just interesting when you look at it like that.
Well, and then you got a lot of young guys who probably don't know enough to know enough.
Well, and also they don't have a leg to stand on. They have to go with it.
Correct.
Right.
Some of them might be optimistic, thinking, well, he's here. This should turn around and get better, and maybe I can make some more money, even though I'm not going to be at the top of the card.
But everything that you've told me about wrestlers over the years tells me that this was not well received, no matter what people were saying publicly, because everybody saw themselves slipping down the card. Everybody else saw their chances going down. Just that 25% of my merch going to somebody else, I can't believe this was viewed positively.
I'll say this, Harper. I was going to ask you this. I think like tag team, like if you're Harlem Heat, I think you're probably just thinking, all right. But if you're, the Rick Rudes and the Stings, or even the Dustin Rhodes and the Austins, like I do feel like the Pillmans, I do think like guys like that, whether they've admitted it or not, throughout the years, I'm sure some of them have specifically, but I could imagine like they'd be like, But maybe if you're a tag team, like again, I don't know. I just feel like Booker and Stevie, maybe not as much.
They're also real young.
Yeah, they're young.
Yeah. And they're happy to be there.
Yeah.
And they're making money, and it's better than having a real job.
Yeah, you got to remember,
television. It's
only been a year, and they weren't making any money in Global.
Right.
So I'm sure they're like, So it's all about the perspective and where you are in your career too. That being said, that doesn't work for me, brother. Just all right, Doc. Well, we go to the main event of the show. It's Dustin Rhodes versus Cole, aka Booker. I did have a timestamp I need to go back to with Bobby Heenan at 37:50 so I can play it. Do you have any timestamps before I play that one?
Not before.
Okay.
After.
Let me play this because Heenan keeps talking about WCW not needing Hogan, and there's a nice little exchange here with him and Tony Schiavone.
WCW had 2 world championship belts. The fans wanted it. Don't get him mad.
Well, I agree. One belt, one champion, one alliance, one Hulk Hogan. WCW, it's all here now.
I agree with everything, but we don't need Hulk Hogan.
You don't need Hulk Hogan.
That's right, I don't.
Well, that doesn't mean the people don't want him, because they do. Are we going to argue about this every week?
No, not if you agree with me.
Tony says, so are we going to argue about this every week? Bobby, not if you agree with me. Tony has no answer.
That was a great line.
That was great. That was great. What did you have, Doc?
42-10.
All right. Audio or what?
No.
Okay.
I'm talking about the actual match because I like wrestling.
Oh, okay. Sure. What are we looking for? You don't know, huh?
Well, I must have the wrong timestamp.
Oh,
maybe it's 43-10. 43-10. Excuse me. You try going blind, Harper.
He can't read his own handwriting, Mike.
Yeah, that's usual with him. All right, we're at 43:05. What are we looking for?
Here we go.
The Spinaroonie?
First Spinaroonie, isn't it?
No, that's not the first one. He did it close to a year ago.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
They didn't call it a Spinaroonie. Did he call it a Spinaroonie here? Because that's what I was trying to figure
they didn't
out.
start calling it. Yeah, they didn't call it that till later, way later on.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But he did do it. He just doesn't call it.
He did it.
I love the Spinaroonie. Nice little breakdance.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
Sure you do, Mike.
I'd love to see
You
Harper.
tried to do that one night in Hammond, Louisiana.
Houma, Louisiana, actually.
Yeah,
Hammond.
Yeah, it doesn't look as good because I mean, I'm only 4'3" and I'm not 6'5" like Booker is.
When you get off, when you take the headphones off and your wife is sitting there, just go on the kitchen floor and just do that. See what she does. Like she's just sitting on a sofa with like something on the fucking TV, like looking at her phone and go, "Hey, babe." And you just do the Spinaroonie.
That would be funny.
Kids walk out like from the hallway, like, what the fuck?
Dude, she would look at me like, "What is your problem?"
How's that different than how she's going to look at you when you come out anyway?
That is great. Just do the Spinaroonie. I could do it too because that tile is slippery, man. It's hard to do on carpet.
Right,
but
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You got to do it on the kitchen floor.
I love it. That's great. Okay. Well, Doc, anything else before I work to the finish of this one?
No.
All right. Well, Dustin catches Booker with a dusty bionic elbow, and then Booker and Stevie collide because Stevie is on the apron. And then Dustin hits Booker with the Bulldog and wins, but Harlem Heat jumped Dustin after, put some boots to him. Arn Anderson comes out to help out Dustin, and then Arn spinebusters Booker, and the fans do go pretty crazy. I thought this was a pretty good little finish. They did a good little bit. Dustin got the win. He's a singles competitor, so I don't think it takes anything away from Booker or Harlem Heat. What did you think?
The right guy win?
I mean, yeah, because Dustin's been in the championship picture, so
yeah,
like
I think he won.
Yeah,
I just wanted to test if you would which card you were going to play.
That's nice.
Oh, you racist bastard! I see where you're going with that. You're making it about race.
No, I was making sure
always
you
make
weren't
it about
gonna
race.
Make it. I
Always.
don't.
Yes, you do.
I saw two healthy, virile young men.
No.
In a classic competition.
You just know what you're doing. What do they call it, Harper?
Rage baiting.
Yeah, that's it. No, it's another word too.
Gaslighting?
Yeah, that's it. You gaslighting son of a bitch.
What?
You know what you're doing.
I love you, Mike. Why would I do that?
See what he's doing,
Why would I
Harper?
hurt you? Why would I possibly hurt you when we have such a deep connection to one another?
You know exactly what you're doing.
Look, I don't want to do this. You make me do it. If you would behave, I wouldn't have to do it.
It's like Game of Thrones. Y'all been watching the
No.
Night of the Seven Kingdoms?
What in the hell are you talking about? I've been watching the Olympics like
It's
a
like
good American.
the prequel or whatever of the Game of Thrones.
It's like
Is it a prequel or?
it's between. No, it's for what I mean. But Tiffany knows all this shit. She's got all the books and all that. It takes place between
White people shit.
Yeah, Game of Thrones and the other series with the dragons.
I've never
whatever
seen a
it's
second
called.
of that bullshit.
Jesus Christ!
I don't like a bunch of fiction bullshit.
I bet your wife watches it, huh?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
You don't like
I
fiction.
watch
What do you think
football.
The Sopranos are?
reality
Okay.
TV.
It's good TV,
Yeah,
but it ain't
it's-
real. Nothing's real.
It's good, Mike, and every episode's like a half an hour long.
Yeah. I mean, Game
It's
of
about
Thrones
the
was
people-
good.
Yeah, well, it's not none of those people. It's just this guy just wants to be a fucking knight. That's it. Fuck you. There's no dragons. There's no this group and that group and king and this guy wants to be king. They got none of that. Just this guy wants to be a knight.
Tell you what, I'm glad I wasn't born during that time, man.
Oh,
I mean, as bad as we got it right now, we hit a pretty sweet spot, wouldn't you think?
oh yeah. I mean, back then you would die from fucking taking a shit, fucking, from diarrhea.
There you go. Or somebody would just ransack your village and
And there's nothing you can do about it.
yep. All right. Well, Doc, any other thoughts on Dustin versus Cole, aka Booker?
No.
All right. Well, you had some questions about Arn Anderson and what he was going to be doing and where's he going and who's he with and all that good stuff. So let's go to Dustin and Arn right now after the match.
Action, and thank goodness for one enforcer, Arn Anderson, coming to the aid of the natural Dustin Rhodes. Dustin, the big question that I hear from fans as I travel around the country right now is Dustin Rhodes going to get Arn Anderson to be his partner to be Terry Funk and Bunkhouse Buck?
Well, Gene, don't you see what's going on here? Ever since I've been here to WCW, the same thing has happened over and over again. And nobody seems to have the guts to face Dustin Rhodes one-on-one. Everybody's got to do it 2-on-1 or 3-on-1. Well, that's fine. And I know desperate measures. And that's why I'm looking for a man to be my partner. I'm talking about somebody that's strong, somebody that is a good wrestler, somebody that's tough and mean. It's somebody that enforces in that wrestling ring. None other than Arn Anderson. Arn, you saw me last week. I'm asking you again. Please help me take care of Terry Funk and Bunkhouse Buck. Be my partner.
That's a big, tall order, if you will, Arn Anderson.
Well, Dustin, I was glad to be here for you tonight. I see what's happening. Everybody is choosing sides. But you see, you've got to take the intensity up to the level of the situation at hand. I learned a long time ago, if a burglar sticks his head in your window, you don't squirt him with a water hose. You take a ball bat and knock his head off. I'll tell you this, Dustin, I can't tell you tonight, but I will do this for you, one way or the other. I'm going to Clash of Champions, as I'm sure you are, to watch Sting and Flair in that unification match. I'll make you one promise. I'll let you know at the Clash Thursday night, one way or the other.
Whoa, what about that, huh? The answer coming up Thursday night here live on TBS at the Clash of the Champions.
I love Arn. That was great.
How do you keep an idiot in suspense?
That line, if a burglar sticks his head into your window, you don't squirt him with a water gun. You take a baseball bat and blast him in the head with it. If you live in Texas, they might blast you with something else, but, you know.
Yeah, they're not grabbing a baseball bat.
It ain't a baseball bat. But that was really good. Arn's just teasing us, and you'll get your answer at the Clash. So I guess we'll see what
Now I
happens.
want to watch the Clash. Call Crockett and tell him never mind.
Wait, no, you already decommitted.
No. I can do
No,
whatever.
no,
Remember, I have creative control.
No, you don't.
Oh, yes, I do. Harper and I got it you got your salary cap in the last negotiations, but Harper and I got creative control. You just don't remember.
Well, like Kevin Nash and Scott Hall.
Great.
If someone gets a raise, we get a raise.
Favored
It's called
nations,
Favored
pal.
Nations.
Favorite nations, pal.
Harper, I forgot one thing.
Huh.
What would D-Man say about this, the Enforcer Arn Anderson fan?
But they got there's so many dudes like that walk around the West Bank, bro. I see them all the time in Walmart.
Do you see him all the time?
I mean, he's pretty harmless if you don't get in his van. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. These just guys that walk around, they're like 60% homeless. You know, you feel bad for them, but fucking what the fuck you want me to do about it?
I got my own problems.
Yeah, I got my own problems.
I'm fucking throwing up Mountain Dew and questioning my fucking existence, bro. Ah, Jesus. All right.
That was a 6-man tag on him.
That's nice.
Oh, my God. All right. Well, the Reds versus Braves are playing next. That's why this is a 1-hour episode. If anybody's wondering what's going on, I'm going to assume.
That's perfect.
I'm going to assume the Braves won. But don't get too comfortable.
I'm watching y'all's Dallas Mavericks. I mean, the Dallas Stars playing Seattle.
We're good. We're going to beat the Kraken, bro.
I'm going to turn it on as soon as I'm done. All right. Well, Mean Gene promotes.
What's the SOG mean?
Shots on goal.
Okay.
No.
Getting
pop-ups right now. Mean Gene promotes the Clash once again right before we go to the closing promo with Ric Flair. Once again, just another reminder, the only way to listen to us next week is on Patreon at tinyurl.com/Patreon BTT. Let's go to Ric Flair.
That's bullshit, bro. Y'all talk about the WWE fucking trying to fucking steal the fans' money. Y'all do the same shit, bro.
Y'all are no better.
Okay.
Y'all know better.
Don't get me wrong,
y'all
bro.
Just a fucking y'all just a stooge version.
Think of being a stooge, Harper. Ah, man. Harper, what would D-Man say about WWE's ridiculous prices these days?
Bro, you can say what you want about Vince being a pervert and crapping on that chick's head, but I mean, it was still, you can still afford to go and take your kid there. Not anymore.
It's true. That's true, D-Man.
So, D-Man, what you're saying is you don't care that he took a dump on the chick's head and he was a pervert.
I'm not saying look, bro. People are just, people just wired differently. You know what I mean? Especially when you got that kind of money. I'm not agreeing with it. I'm just saying that when he was, when Vince had the keys to the car was driving straight, and then it didn't cost $1 million to put gas in the car. Now it does.
That's a good point.
Jesus.
We need Vince back.
Oh my God.
Do we?
No, dude. I
don't understand why you don't need to bring Vince back. You just got to do the right thing.
Right. No. Because the term shareholder value means we can't do the right thing.
That's bullshit.
No, it's not. It's the truth.
Bro,
Is that true, Mike?
I love these people who just completely forget all of the bad TV they watched under Vince's watch for all of those years. And I see him on X, which is not a true indication of society. So don't get me wrong, bro, but you can get some ideas off of it. I see it on X, and I'm like, you people calling for Vince's return are the same people who hated what he was rolling out there on Mondays and Fridays, or when SmackDown was on Thursday, or whenever it was. Like, how quick you forget how much you hated him, that all of a sudden you're like, bring him back? Nah, bruh. Oh, I just don't think that's the answer, bro. You know what I mean, don't get me wrong, bro. Don't get me wrong. He probably lowered the ticket prices, but I mean, he's still a pervert. What's that old saying? A tiger don't change his stripes.
What?
being D-Man, man. It don't need to make sense. What are you talking about here?
That's fair.
All right. I don't know where we were, but we need to go to Ric Flair because Ric Flair is about to close the show with a promo here. And Rick's still trying to do some business. So here it is.
All right, folks, as we wrap it up here on Saturday night, I got to tell you, I am delighted to be part of this era, part of this time period at World Championship Wrestling when so many exciting things are happening. This Thursday night, 8:05, live here on TBS, the 23rd from Charleston, South Carolina, the Clash of the Champions and the big unification match between the international title holder Sting and my guest at this time, WCW Heavyweight Champ, the Nature Boy Ric Flair. In addition, who's going to be on hand to watch the proceedings but Hulk Hogan to meet you face to face?
Wow, I guess what this does, it doesn't add up to another day in paradise. It adds up to the day in paradise. When your name is Ric Flair, when you're the world's heavyweight champion, and when you have the opportunity to be involved in the biggest match in history right now of our sport. The two world titles merged, never before. I'm throwing it in. Sting, for all your greatness, for all your accomplishment, you gotta know that Thursday night is a real big one for you too, pal. Because if you don't beat me, you don't go out to Hollywood and tell them you're the champ. You don't go into your gym and tell them you're the champ. You don't walk down the streets of Atlanta, LA, New York, Chicago and say, I'm the Stinger, I'm the champ. You, henceforth, will pay homage to me. I know I'm the champ. I've been the champ. I know how to get to be the champ. And I know how to stay the champ. Am I upset with you in particular? I mean, because now phase 2 comes into play. Hogan, you're making such a big deal when you come into this company, it makes me sick to my stomach. You might be big out in Hollywood in the eyes of Sylvester Stallone, but in my eyes, you got a long way to go, pal, before you're on my par. You got a long way to go before you're my equal, and you got a longer way to go before anybody around here calls you champ. Thursday night, Stinger, bring everything you have. But most of all, bring your title. And Hogan, this goes out to you. If I beat Sting, if I survive, and if I become the one world champion, Hogan, I'm going to find you in that building that night. I'm going to make you say, Flair, you're the greatest.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
Man, Flair is so good. Because none of us, he's the baby face to us three right now. Doc, what did you think about this?
If it had just done everything he said he was going to do, we might have been able to nip this in the bud.
If he'd have cut the head off of the snake at this moment, is what you're saying.
And guess what?
Right.
He's getting people. I mean, he kind of went in on Sting, but like, he got Hogan over.
I don't think he went in on Sting. I mean, he said, if I beat Sting. I mean, he's kind of putting Sting over when he says that.
A little bit. He was like, a little bit. I mean, what I'm saying is his approach was different than Hogan's on the promo.
He killed me when he said, it makes me sick that they make such a big deal of you coming into this company. You think he was speaking for some of the boys?
I really wish I knew, like, did Hogan, I mean, did Flair feel like he had to bring in Hogan? I mean, were they really in that kind of straits as a company? Like, how did he really feel about it? Because he had to know this was not going to go well for him.
I don't know what you mean by not go well for him. I think he did just fine with this. Take away
money-wise, but you don't think...
Say that again? Money-wise? That's all that matters.
Yeah, but you don't think for normal people, but we're talking about Rick here.
Harper, what do you think? I think he, in his eyes, yeah, he felt it was worth it.
See, I think he was thinking, man, if we get Hogan, our ratings are going to go through the goddamn roof. But they didn't. See, I don't think he thought Hogan was just going to be able to just take this and take that and this and that and this and that and that and that and that.
He had to know he was going to be looking up at the lights every chance he could.
Dude.
Go ahead, Harper.
And I say most guys, it's real interesting to go, oh, but it's a business, brother. Okay.
I'm talking about Hogan getting everything out the company.
Yeah.
Out the company, and then he's got to lose and all this shit. I'm telling you, Flair did not. I mean, you're going to tell me he wasn't the gimmick?
No. I see what you're asking. It's not what Flair thought was going to happen. Like, it's like two different things. One question is, did Flair realize what was going to happen in terms of making money? I don't think that's a question. I think, yeah, he knew he would be fine. I'm thinking of what Harper's saying right now, which I think is Flair was just thinking, we'll bring Hogan in, I'll put him over, we'll get this thing going. But
ratings go up,
ratings go up,
pay-per-view buys go up, right.
I don't know if Flair was thinking when I'm not going to use the term brokered the deal because that's not really what happened, but put Hogan and Bischoff together to powwow this out. I don't know if in Flair's book or elsewhere Flair has said, well, I knew they were going to make these other deals while they were doing it. Like, obviously he knew he's got to make some kind of deal with Bischoff for how much he's going to get paid, but the extras that he got paid with the actual salary he was going to get, like Flair knew he was getting a lot or was going to get a lot. Flair probably didn't know. There's no way he could have known the specifics of the exact deal that eventually they would come to. So it's like, is that what you're kind of saying, Harper?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because, I mean, yeah, if I'm Flair, I don't know if I'm happy with that deal Hogan got because I'm like, hold on. Outside of me leaving.
I've been carrying this place around forever. Fuck you.
Right.
But all of a sudden, it's going to go to, well, you aren't the guy. He's the guy. And Flair prided himself on he's the guy in real life.
You know what my biggest problem was always with watching WCW during this era or even as we got into the Monday Night Wars was I always looked at whether it's WCW, which is an extension of the NWA, even though it's not the NWA anymore. I always looked at it as, man, the heel champion carries the promotion. And it was when Hogan came in, it is exactly what Harper said. I won't say it isn't angry as he said it, but Hogan comes in and all of a sudden it's like WWF for the South, in the South, watered down and just nowhere near the same. Like, it's even a worse version of what you got in 1985 Hulkamania because it's recycled and redone, and we had already seen it, and nobody.
It was new then.
Yes. I mean, even if you think of like once you get past, I don't know. I mean, I'm probably not the best example of this because I wasn't a big WWF fan, but even once you get past 87, I know it went on for longer, but like once you get past, because 87 was Andre and Hogan, right, Harper? Am I thinking about in my time?
Right, correct.
Yeah. So like once you get past that, I don't. I mean,
once you got to like 91.
I thought before that, in my eyes, I'm saying in my opinion.
But 1990, that's when it was kind of like, okay, like. Then by 92, shit was over.
Well, no, and see, that's what I'm saying. Once it got past Andre, once WrestleMania 3 happened, I'm just to the point where not that I saw that live or anything, but I'm just like, this is old. Like, I'm not a fan of this. But, to each his own. I know some people out there, you're crazy, man. It went in 88, 89, it was great. Blah, blah. Okay. You know, Darren would probably say that. Oh, you know, bro, I mean, you got to take into consideration. I mean, Hogan was a big star, bro. Don't get me wrong. It can get a little long in the tooth, bro. But, I mean, at the end of the day, while I'm slinging up Mountain Dew listening to wrestling podcasts, I just got to say, bro, I mean, Hogan was over, bro. You know, you can't take that from him. But for
I
me,
wish I could.
Nah, man. It was old. It was old. And like, we ain't trying to be salty, but yeah, we get to this point, we're like, oh boy. And then Flair's out here cutting a great promo. That's the other part. That's a good promo.
Yeah, it is.
That was a solid promo on Hogan. It makes me sick to my stomach that they make such a big deal of you coming into this company. You got a long way to go before you're my equal and on my level. That's great.
Hogan said he was going to bite off his arm and chew it.
Bruh. Babyface there, you know? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Bruh,
I'm going to bite his arm off and eat it.
The greatest revelation of us doing this, to be honest with you, is Bobby Heenan was always right about Hogan. But anyway, any closing thoughts on that promo before we rate it and hand out Toot Toot?
He was great.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
that was, yeah.
You know the drill by now. Before we rate it, hand out the Toot Toot Rolex Award and all that good stuff. Don't forget to become a patron, tinyurl.com/Patreon BTT. You get the world-class show. You get the JV Goon Squad shows that make Harper very angry right now. You get the Clash of the Champions. You got the one coming up this week, and all of the previous clashes that we've done are all available on Patreon. All of the WCW pay-per-views dating back to 85 on Patreon, tinyurl.com/Patreon BTT. Doc, you going to throw it to Harper to rate it first?
Of course.
You're rating it, Harper. It's only an hour. That gets it a B+, right?
I know. Right.
Oh. Okay.
I'll give it a B.
There you go.
A B. A regular B.
Regular B. Solid B. There you go. Doc, what are you giving it?
Because it's an hour, but at least half of it's Hogan, brother, or something about Hogan, brother.
What's wrong with that, brother?
I know.
Okay, hold on, Doc, before you rate it. Harper, what would D-Man rate this episode in D-Man's voice?
Oh, it's only an hour long, but you had Flair. Flair had some good stuff, typical Flair. You had Arn Anderson, him and Dustin. That was good. I'll give this a B+.
Don't get me wrong, bro. Okay, Doc, what you gonna rate it?
Man, I'm going with D-Man. I'm going to go B+.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going B+ just on the strength of Flair's promo to close it out.
Well, and Arn, and we saw Larry, and we saw
Booker.
Oh yeah, forgot about Larry.
Booker, and we saw Dustin and Austin.
All right. Harper, who gets your Rolex or Toot Toot award?
Flair.
Don't get me wrong, bro. Arn was pretty good, but you got to go with Flair. I mean, the guy's a champion. I mean, he's got it. He's got everything. Not to take a Lex Luger saying the total package, but Flair's got everything, bro. Doc, who gets it from you?
Just because you wouldn't let him balance your checkbook doesn't mean he's not a savant when it comes to wrestling. Give me Ric Flair.
Oh, I thought we were talking about D-Man for a second.
That's nice.
I got to go with Ric Flair, and there was a time when Ric Flair left a promotion to go to WWF, and every now and then we'd give out the reverse Rolex. That's going to Terry Bollea this week.
I'm going mine to even worse is to Jimmy Hart.
Okay. You don't have to give out a reverse Rolex, Harper. I just was thinking about it, though, when we were...
Yeah, come on.
Come on what?
Yeah. What's wrong with that? We're having fun, right?
Yeah, having fun.
Yeah.
This is a fun podcast,
You're
right?
just being mean now. You're just being mean.
This is a fun podcast, right?
Yeah,
we don't.
Great.
I mean, it's not a dick. Don't take it so hard.
Hey,
it reminds me. When I was watching. This is the college playoffs not last year, year before last, and Shane Gillis is up there with Nick Saban, and Nick Saban's getting all serious. Shane Gillis goes, Alabama Jones over there is getting real serious on me. And Nick Saban is fuming. He's like red in the face as like Gillis is making these jokes about Alabama football, making these allegations, although in a joking manner, that they cheat and paid players when he's there.
That ain't funny to him.
Saban is getting pissed. pissed off. And he goes, Alabama Jones over there is looking very serious because he had an Indiana Jones hat on, like, you know, the hat that Indy would have on in the movie. So he was basically calling him Indiana Jones. It's one of the funniest clips I've ever seen. And Saban just pissed, red in the face like Flair was during this promo. All right, well, on that note, don't forget to repost the show whenever you see it posted on social media, whether that's Facebook, Blue Sky, Twitter, X, whatever it's called now. Repost it, share the show. It helps out greatly. Don't forget to take the hype button to Pound Town on YouTube if you're watching on the YouTube app, either on a phone or a tablet. That helps the show as well. Hit the thumbs up button, like the show, all that good stuff. Subscribe, or as Harper says, subscribe on YouTube as well. I got nothing else, Doc. What else you got before we get out of here?
I think I'm all tapped out, brother.
Tuckered, huh? Like T-Rex?
Yeah.
All right, Harper.
Tuckered.
Well, hit the tagline. Let's roll.
Book it, bitch.
All right, you slap dicks. This is AI Bill Watts. I'm not the real Bill Watts, so don't be a dumbass and work yourself into a lather. Next week's show will only be available on the boys' Patreon feed. I repeat, next week's show is only available on Patreon. If you're not already a Booking the Territory Patreon subscriber, you're missing out on the good stuff when it comes to classic wrestling reviews. We're talking Clash of the Champions reviews, every WCW pay-per-view through 1994, world-class championship wrestling, and the JV Goon Squad shows that piss old man Boomer Harper off. There's no Mid-South show over there because Mills is a stooge, but I'll give him a pass on this one. Do yourself a solid. Go over to Patreon, search Booking the Territory, sign up, and get in on the action. Just don't be a Jaworski, bro.